General Flynn was a career military officer who maintained a high-level security clearance throughout his career in the military. His clearance was last reissued by the Obama administration in 2016 with full knowledge of his activities that occurred in 2015, as you point out. So the issue is, he was issued a security clearance under the Obama administration in the spring of 2016. The trip and transactions that you're referring to occurred in December of 2015, from what I understand. So, obviously, there's an issue that, as you point out, the Department of Defense Inspector General is looking into. We welcome that, but all of that clearance was made by during the Obama administration, and apparently with knowledge of the trip that he took. So. That's how the process works, and I welcome the Department of Defense's IG's review. When someone comes in, the question is, do they have a clearance? If not, they apply for one, and if they have one, then the clearance is made available from the issuing agency. The whole reason you have a clearance is so that someone is found whether or not they are.
As you just said, Zeke, it was not just the episode with the Russian ambassador; it was other instances. Those things have come to light. Any regret about bringing?
I would just say the president.
Have this done, and knowing what you know now, did you miss something, and you regret bringing Michael Flynn?
I think the president made the right decision at the right time, and it's been pretty clear that he.
He regrets bringing.
No, I'm just saying. He made the right decision, and I think we looked forward from that decision, and the decision stands.
General Flynn came in, and he walked through the door with just the clearance that was conducted by the Obama administration. That doesn't make any sense.
Sure it does. The same way that when you applied for a credential to the White House press briefing room, when you were here, hold on, let me explain the answer to you, Jim. Calm down. The kids have gone. And I'm trying to answer it, Major. This is the answer. When you applied, hold on, listen. When you applied to come here to this briefing room as a member of the press, you applied and you filled out certain forms with the Secret Service to have your background run. When I came in here on January 20th, the people that had been cleared the day before were cleared on the 20th, the 21st, and et cetera. We didn't rerun your background. We trust that when you were cleared the first time, whether if you were cleared on December 15th or January 20th, that your background check still cleared. Every individual came into this White House, either applied for a security clearance or had one. Everyone in the government goes through the same SF-86 process, every single person. And so why would you rerun a background check on someone who was the head of the Defense Intelligence Agency that had and did maintain a high-level security clearance? That's it. There's no difference between administrations. When you come in from one, they rerun it. The reason they grant them for 5 years is that it's a very extensive background where they check your contacts, your places of residence, your employment. They go out into the field, they do a lot of that work, and then you are required to maintain updates to that clearance. They re-adjudicate it every 5 years. That occurred in this case, and now the Department of Defense Inspector General is looking into it. That's how.
Congressman Cummings accuses this White House of a cover-up. You say what?
I was frankly taken back by his comments today because they're frankly not true.